عليك يا رسول الله وسلم عليك يا حبيب الله.
Akhi, Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, said in the Sahih when she was asked about night prayer of the Prophet ﷺ in Ramadan, she said, he never exceeded more than 11 rak'ah in Ramadan or other than Ramadan.
Now, TARAWEEH NAMAAZ, 20 rakats or 8 rakats?
TARAWEEH NAMAAZ is 20 rakats. This is the ruling and consensus of the Ahl Sunnah scholars. In Makkah Mukarramah and Madina al-Munawwara, 20 rakats TARAWEEH is performed. The Muqallideen, meaning the Hanfi, Shafi, Maliki and Hanbali, all performed 20 rakat TARAWEEH. The companions, the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, Tabi'een, also performed 20 rakat TARAWEEH namaz. Hazrat Ubay bin Ka'b radiallahu anhu recited the Holy Quran very beautifully during the caliphate of Hazrat Umar Farooq radiallahu anhu. Hazrat Ubay bin Ka'b radiallahu anhu recited the Holy Quran whilst leading 20 rakats TARAWEEH till the last ashra of Ramadan. The Ghair Muqallideen performed 8 rakats TARAWEEH. Their argument against 20 rakats TARAWEEH is the hadith in Sahih Bukhari that records that Prophet Muhammad performed 11 rakats during the month of Ramadan and also outside months of Ramadan. It is obvious that the 11 rakats consisted of 8 rakats TARAWEEH according to them and 3 rakats witr. I request the Ghair Muqallideen to assess and accept without retracting that the 11 rakats consisted of 8 rakats TARAWEEH and 3 rakats witr. After establishing this, I wish to point out to them that in the hadith, they quote the words are during Ramadan and outside of Ramadan. So, the 8 rakats during the month of Ramadan is TARAWEEH. My question to them is, what is the 8 rakats outside of the month of Ramadan? It is obvious now that this 8 rakats is not for TARAWEEH, but for the Nafil Tahajjud, and 3 rakats is for witr that Prophet Muhammad performed during Ramadan and also outside the months of Ramadan. In Bukhari Sharif, a hadith is narrated where Prophet Muhammad said, make witr the last of your prayers at night. Witr should be the last of the night prayers if one is sure of waking up for tahajjud prayer. The people of knowledge state that TARAWEEH is 4 rakats with 2 salams. After every 4 rakats, we sit for comfort and rest. This sitting is called TARAWEEH. This is in Fatwa al-Mghiri. In the Arabic language, plural is 3 or more. Hence, 1 TARAWEEH is 4 rakats, and 3 TARAWEEH would be at least 12 rakats. There is no possibility of coexistence of 8 rakats, but there is a possibility of 12 rakats or more. Under the command of Hazrat Umar Farooq radiallahu anhu, Hazrat Ubay bin Ka'b radiallahu anhu established the 20 rakat TARAWEEH in congregation, in Jamaat. Prophet Muhammad said, Alaykum bi sunnati wa sunnati khulafa'i rashidin. My sunnah and the sunnah of the companions, Sahaba radiallahu anhum, is compulsory upon you. Since the 20 rakats TARAWEEH is proven from the sunnah of the Khulafa'i Rashidin, its following becomes compulsory upon us. Hazrat Abdul Rahman bin Qaris narrates that the companions radiallahu anhum said that this is an innovation, bid'ah. Hazrat Umar Farooq radiallahu anhu replied, Faqala Umaru ni'mal bid'ah haza. This is a good innovation, bid'ah hasana. Thereafter, the tradition remained amongst the ulama. They too performed 20 rakats TARAWEEH as per sunnat. TARAWEEH namaz, being 20 rakats, is the ruling of the majority scholars and the jurists. No companions radiallahu anhum differ with this opinion. The Prophet ﷺ said, those deeds deemed lawful by the believers are acceptable in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hazrat Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu narrates that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam performed 20 rakats Tarawih aside from 3 rakats witr. This is in Ibn Abi Shayba and Tabarani. During the time of the Khulafai Rashidin, 20 rakats Tarawih was performed. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Farooq Azam, Hazrat Usman Ghani, Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhum never performed 8 rakats Tarawih. Tarawih is 4 rakats, and Tarawih is the plural of Tarawih. If, for instance, Tarawih is 8 rakats, then it is called Taraweehatain. I asked the Ghair Mukallideen to pray 20 rakats Tarawih, and if they insist on 8 rakats, then change its name to Taraweehatain. Therefore, it is established that the companions radiyallahu anhum, tabi'een, taba tabi'een, jurists, and hadith masters agreed that Tarawih consists of 20 rakats, the consensus of all Muslims. Regarding 8 rakats, or 11 with witr, there is no authentic narration that states that Tarawih consists of 8 rakats and 3 witr. It is the innovation, the bid'ah, of the Ghair Mukallideen, who define others as innovators, yet they themselves have introduced 8 rakats Tarawih without any basis from the Sunnah. As a matter of fact, the Ghair Mukallideen are followers of their desires, lust, and that's the reason they pray 8 rakats Tarawih instead of 20 rakats, regardless of the countless hadiths as well as the consensus of the scholars establishing 20 rakats Tarawih.